Anytime NDC is in government, Bawku is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Bawku crisis flares up again.
Wallahi, 3 times. I'm multiple Bawku no soldier for now. Police for no. Omo mau, omo palafi, omo papa no mamino, omo ja, omo say, omo buy a kuron Bawku, ever protect life and their properties. Say, who say, omo timia. Na denti na omo ya police for no denti na omo timi yi sa soldier for no omo ko tina bogra ofie no omo yi sa soldiers no enfi na bogra ofie.
Other form more kwa baba Lawson TV Pro Max. But just want subscribe you see the skin code cosmetics na so masane nku papa fi nku what the sana bod knife fe na hana no me the skin code check by calling the numbers on the screen. Bawku ntoko ekoso ho no ehon nsem eze eyaye menya do eya jinsem Otumfuor akomudi ehwe se niema bitodin na Mamprusi youth ai omode krata bi abetudwa a warning to the president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Say ope ade kokwe huna ombete damara mahaban edi akyere no
mesanye wallahi 3 times. I'm multiple Bawku no soldier for now. Police for no. Omo mau, omo palafi, omo papa no mamino, omo ja, omo say, omo buy a kuron Bawku, ever protect life and their properties. Say, who say, omo timia. Na denti na omo ya police for no denti na omo timi yi sa soldier for no omo ko tina bogra ofie no omo yi sa soldiers no enfi na bogra ofie. Leon kasa obeti me da fie emi e Bawku dey so to yenu say IGP so who are police for no intimi pata ye nim say amo FB unit omo je omo 30 soldiers 20 omo timama asunje ababo politics nti se omuni se omo timia omo se sa soldier for ni na omo Bawku no omo cross responsibility no no omo ma 24 hours mi ba bia mi hit here enter from et ya saka tiramu se kusasi ni bia kasa o yo bema on attempting so on block car bi ewo highway international highway on block car bi say o attack obi yes e be ya Ghanaian surprise exactly
where first and last
it is man one way na go see first and last ya nim say mra wo yes asa na Bawku na ba Alhaji said wa bagre de na sedga the second asa na obedi ni na esi Bawku krom no of amraso and e ko dun Bawku o tre ni fie no mo ka ten so yin o na onu obi o ti Bawku ka sa onu yo Bawku na ba no ani ke ma bugro ogo no o tireye ni na na kire ba wa Bawku Abdul Ali and I've said about the ancestor the forefathers of Muslim by what Abdul ne e wa so no ani ke ma bugro so ka na mra e fa ni yetima na mo yi ni Bawku a ye pesa bibi ba si etire because of the respect that we have with the military men and the policemen. And they have a few trivia, and they have never seen a
Omasan at one area IGP a bar Bawku hono to maybe cry a cano a big kind of car the car on what he be ancan but the car a big can na dear Cosono and what day nipe woo you body pet you kunkumi nipa basa police for crime you know and I'm so ashre o monka na de ha yemu bi kakra how a man for read political and some into sa what ntwa politics nya ba mu pe na Kusasi ne Mamprusi for no kwa se Mamprusi for no Baumia or that side hono chese ofri ho na speaker of parliament majority speaker first ayarga so on not put the old chain kasem or both sides but you mo tresa o Kusasi for no ma say president kasa bi kra o kan ye no kra so say or support Kusasi for no and some bebre President Mahama make a comment during the campaign time. Maka ho asemo ha so omo de omo power and to kwano ko na say omo free so na MPP ba parent to kwano start.
Anytime NDC is in government, Bawku is at peace. Unfortunately, as soon as NDC leaves government, the Bawku crisis flares up again.
But we mo na moti so. Nti o kan say ya obi o MPP no bayire no ho ya se be ya ntokwa be ya kase nkora na modeba oh emma ma ye mfa ye kasa mo me enwene ho me mfa political sense me ngura sa ntokwa mu nya sa ntokwa ntwa da politicians ni nyu mo firi mu mahama yarga omo akanya obi firi mu nkotena nchen ne kwa so obi a show se o ha na wo ha da bi miawa no ku na mo ntena mo baby na mo hwe Otumfuor na won siesie asem no eye me de se Bawku YouTube de betu dwa se Otumfuor de omo ne mugide enti de obeka no ombeti no maje ato enti ye hwe Otumfuor yengongo tie youth no omo kasa omo de etudwa engotie bra.
Each and every citizen of Ghana, Bawku, should lay down on his gun down, peaceful, and we'll look at and we should listen to Otumfuor or say to what he will bring it out. Politicians should go out from these issues. In fact, Otumfuor or say to we have the belief on him. When he come and declare it is for Team A, we are going to follow for Team A. When he come and declare it is Team B, we are going to follow for Team B. But gun cannot solve problems. Yes. Gun cannot solve problems. And we want to ensure and tell the whole nation that we can use gun, but we respect our elders. We have opportunity to sit with our elders. That a child who's washing his hands clean, sit and eat with the elders. Exactly. So we are telling the nation that what they are doing, it isn't that we cannot do it. We can do it 100% of more than that. Thank you very much. And
Lawson TV Pro Max. Say the medical can subscribe, hit notification bell. Sabaya video BI the baby on Sabeka. I follow your mother channel, a Lawson TV ankasa. What type of Lawson TV? I no afi what follow no hit bell no there is a mother son. I feel between follow you in TikTok, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and all other social media platforms. Yeah, me share. Bye bye.
Keep watching. Mofanto Lawson TV. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. Keep watching. Don't change it. And one Lawson TV.
Free Ghana press for at Snapia. Na mania say ya yensa kandi free. A press for doma e Ghana. Wama so ye aba HSM. Say wama den carbon nam say press ni bia entene fie. Titiro say wo won kran ha. E na apese wutu kwan ekọ etifi mantem titiro Bawku ene ne men so ho no mo a tena fie na ehonyo ye ho hyepa. Wo say press for e wo binduri Bawku Usiga ane garu munyina ese di akoya na se curfew ache wo mu so nyina aka ho wo se mu movement se mo nante se bia mu petro ana se mu kutatu ohwasa bambo bekoso no da bi obi ansha ne office na wo ngoni fie se de be ya ye beba operasifo nso so ho ban na se bi John so nipa ne ba na ensam operasifo mpanimfo etintim ewo essentialfo kratase so de aba abontene e kire se the SCA our Bawku say ya no. I was somebody for sign quite chile a bad son of Master Bepim. Net me a boa amasumdria, or more pel honor to me abaso. Some bakaya nano brother. And your best na see I will feed you muha. And my ne ye fear could you dick saint na see. Emma near didn't come out a far Bawku some no updates are near day mamo. Now dear a baba to Johnny say, pressing na so sadom IGP or bad nine at the core Bawku. Na bra walk run obedi by an answer and ansano. Wakosha sa asumdwe be yadwuma wakọ ye no wone mpanimfo a womo ewo empotam ho no mahemfo ya womo entamu atete mienu entiama ntinu ahye aba afa mabuna womo ani abre ama wɔn ɛkɔ no wɔn nyinaa wɔne wɔn kɔ akɔtena se na wɔn akasa sɛ deɛ ɛbɛyɛ ɛbɛboa na asomdue bɛyɛ adwuma yɛanye kuta me yɛante gyaa me deɛ yɛte yɛa ne sɛ etu asan akasa ɛwɔ bere a IGP kɔɔyɛ no ama apolisifoɔ mmienu etu aka wɔn yɛkasa yɛ ayano gu so yɛɛyi wɔn nte ase wɔn ti nananom wɔn nse do IGP no anka ne huhu ɛbɛbɔ ɔmanfoɔ ɛwɔ hɔ ama wɔn abrɛ wɔn ho ase ama asomdue nsɛm akɔ soɔ no wɔn ankasa so koraa no enipa bi ɛde ne nsa kɔkeka ne kaa ne hyɛn ama yɛano gu so ɛkasa yi ɛneɛ yɛto konti ba abɔ mu ane de abɔ mguran yɛ atake ne kaa ama afɛ duru baabi no na ɔhu ne sɛ adeɛ no ano ɔdene emu onyam enti ɛwɔ sɛ wɔsan kɔ n'akyi na ansan na wɔba abɛpem seesei wabu na kete masan aba na emu masɛm a wɔka kyerɛ apolisifoɔ a wɔn mpɔtam hɔ nyinaa kyerɛ sɛ seesei deɛ ɛkɔ so wɔ Bawku Binduri Pusiga ɛne Garu no ɛnya ahogonosɛm ɛnya bɛtɛɛ ɛnya nkwadasɛm ano ɔden baabi edu na ano ayɛ den pa sanse adwembɔne aba nipa binom tirim ɛwɔ mpɔtam hɔ a ɛgyina so ma wɔn di bɔne na bɔne na wɔn di no sɛ deɛ target no ana nipa a wɔn di wɔn ani asi wɔ so no ɛnyɛ temamufoɔ no na mmom ɛyɛ apolisifoɔ etu yɛ polisi na atwe uti pɛ woyɛ tamfoɔ na wɔn ba so sɛ yɛbo ana yɛbɔ wutuo na wɔanwu a wobɛpira na wɔn bɔ so a wɔn bɔ sɛ wobɛwuo eti nyame anim hɔ ayɛ hye eti empanifo a wo empotem ho nsem ode to yanimu no no nsem ahodo e ba abontene no krata na se no ACPJW Darrison one na den sa ehwase wo say police administration ani abere san se de ekoso oboko no wo mo brofo kasa mo say ye dangerous development na ekoso oboko na se de akoye dangerous development ne de yenko ahoma so na ye ne security analyst ba ko nkasa ye rasani adeb enkasa ne emisa no se ehin ne adri opani wo se anka enche okase asuni majoe
yenia
yada se na obre pa yenim se free ebretenti besi na memanim ho ne yedie ye ne wabonkomo wo Ghana ye bambo ho nsem ho pa de ba ya di nkomo fa ho abato obremu winchi a na esie abato achi se de na nkrofo bi de mrehye wonsem ss japade ya ba japade ne ade ne nyina ya bo ho nkomo se de akoso wo Bawku yi ama se ya prosifo kra anka ye ni da wo mo so wo behwa ma asomdua ye adwuma no wo mo mu pimpini wo machi akoboa wo mo ho yie ehin ne edu wo Bawku nsensem yi ho yi
you me that say Bawku nsensem no de e ha adwen because spend my course wo honum no e wo bambo then so ma Ghana nyina so no de e doso so uti akra then we feel say we stream for asem kwa any you are wrong because we baby we next door neighbors omuye either Mamprusi for and Kusasi for and our children omobetwe akuntakwa and you never know when a stray bullet can hit you, you know. So affecting Obia ewo Ghana and then the Akasa assembly repeatedly and to say advice, you know, major policy makers, you know, are more fun serious, okay. Anytime Ntakwano Estatia ana obi to mostly three things. Nema miensa ne mostly deployment of a soldier for any Bible for honum no. And extension of curfew no and renewal. And in some cases, to me, you do very hard-hitting approaches to say ban on the riding of motorbikes and the wearing of fugu any idea because mostly omudi etuonu sie ewo fugu. But in the midst of all of this, the question is, are you Juma?
See, question no. Because you know, several approaches and for the tackle Bawku conflict. Ye kai eminent chiefs Otumfuor 242 abebio eka ho bie ma wo mo kan ho asem ma fe du ba bi kra de ne ehunu se se awie ye na ba ye nyina ye ni gye se awie ye na ba afa ye wo hwa na bibia sa akosan kan mu ye wo hwa na bibia sa akọ miem amanyofo de omo ho awuram Chasa ya fe de presi for kra was a woman remu bieno ese baby adruna no ayedene. At this point, Edian yet nasia ye betimi adwen ho aka se enu nti ama saa Bawku conflict da so te ho free tete besi ne. What is the issue? Edian ya
Also, a multi-dimensional issue. The elephant in the room, the issue of chieftaincy. But as a conflict analyst, mediation analyst, I go beyond just the outside part of onion. I go deeper. And who go deeper, you would realize it's a combination of different factors. So it was system no afi enya EK-47 biom M16 AR-15 and other very powerful weapons are used. The question is it will no free infra. Secondly, your issues of law enforcement, the fact that big fool be a police for to me very progressive investigation and I should to get to the bottom of it and ensure there will be a oil bonino intel to account. People feel say the best form of justice, or more justice. So media misumefa etuo so until we build confidence, public confidence in the state's ability or capacity to ensure justice, always nipa would use their own form of justice. Then the third issue, the fact that criminal elements take advantage of the air force to engage in all manner of criminality, from armed robbery to human trafficking to drug trafficking, and in some cases, armed robbers to make attack then people related to the chieftaincy issue. Meanwhile, is not related to the chieftaincy situation. Then the biggest issue, and me also as a human security expert, because me second master of science, me research topic human security as an emerging form of security governance in Ghana, and about ejuma. Access to basic necessities of life. A journey and so be because all they know is how to fight. Because also there's a lot more to die for than to live for. So until you complement the effort, Otumfuor the effort engaging the principal actors with addressing structural socio-economic issues, we cannot deal with the issue. Entering a DPRMC, a multidimensional issue that requires a multidimensional approach. And to me, you so quite Bawku or solve the issue. We have to approach it from all of these multidimensional methods before really. Yes, indeed, they are solving in a much more sustainable manner so that but if you are not able to deal with it sustainably,
and na enipa bi anamene wo mo bonkomo e ka se ase yenya ye was southern part of Ghana no a yenni Bawku hobie no over the years. Mom na say ye ni abere pasum due wo Bawku. But so just said ye niam na ase indigens no nipa na eti ho na nkasa ne ye no ya kyeresa se wo ma nkasa nye wo ma dwen se wo mo pasum due. Minim se de wo ba bia wo no minim se sa na nso hu no a.
Oh, they be no easy more. I have your family members say wo honom no. Believe it or not, bank be in Bawku. So there's financial exclusion. Mobile money, mostly call fee for the transaction to even happen. Before we know for easy because Mamprusi for and Kusasi for no almost there. So there's a growing sense of food insecurity or honum no a journey okay. And so when and to a very large extent, Bawku is deserted. Morantia no be very or more Kumasi Techiman and a lot of them have left the area. Meaning businesses are and now operate Boku. Afi call on me. Madam for be our transport company some years ago. Now Buku na any major routes, but Afi want to make on because according to him, he's scared for his life. Okay, so businesses will bring opportunities will bring any hobby. So it affects so much and for anyone to think say the person is wrong, it's just a few bad aspects are almost perpetrating their person.
So that question when so be mo say ene adenti na te say de nyina ye kai wo kan adwuma ni ho sa enti ama emabu ne wo ho ahoden ni ginam enti de ono ni mu ya ne so wo kontokwa no se koba se bia BBC na ementime ho ase a aden na yenhu so mo resort to other means but obeti no yes we enti ne ho ase enti ye twagya to yi ahemfie ya hye no ye twagya to police pani efie ho yes ya hye no ya so we ka ya se no ejapade na ye aban ejapade no yes ya se no enu tina mi bisa sa question ne say asede bufuo ne ba esi wo ho no asa ye akoye se asede ye bufu dia ne ye nhwe ba bia se mpuntu ho se ba dan kra na esi bo e wo se ye hye no e wo se we se ye wo se ye se ni nyina nsa na ye wi a ya sa be hwese de betimi agada no enu tina na mi bisa sa akosa na but se de wo ka no wo mo so pasomdue no te se de ye wo ha e wish sa asomdue beba ho no what be was security mo at this point dear measures any enya exhausted ye anti the next option ye betimi agina so ama somdue ababoko ama mpuntu abahobi ama sabe sa brain drain no kakra wo mo ba south ha kakra wo mo ba south abepa adwuma no to atwa ha nyina ha obi a.
Okay, so your short to medium to long term measures are you bet me use maybe gradual to mean so we recently minority news conference be calling for an end to Bawku. Let me see, look at these, excuse my language, hypocrites, because no more power for 8 years. You've not been able to achieve anything. You want someone to solve Bawku in 2 months, and then what kind of politics is this? The thing is, I bet take time for okay, because as we know, long time ago, since independence, if I colonial issue, and all these years for several decades still in Taekwondo. So it has become structural. It has become very much part and parcel of the way of life. That is why it is critical, say, you better approach, in a very calculated, progressive way. So, Otumfuor, me who say, on my release statement to the effect, towards the end of the month, or best starting engagements. But already, I think that some engagements had early on started. So, Otumfuor approach, is very critical, okay, because trust me, the level of respect Otumfuor, they respect him as much as almost respect no. At some bia obeka they take it in giant stride, okay? So ni approach at the same time also we need to work immediately to stop the inflow of a true no. Because the BIS no.
Issue no. Because security measures be omuteki yes ya bane wearing of smoke. So omudi shishem said na wo ka no. Wo mo ya G2 ni bebre. Still they still have weapons no e wo mo. Ama say kura say they wo kan sophisticated ones kura so ebi wo mo. How do we deal with this?
Okay, so it's one war system no. Mostly yes easy for and the the fact that the poverty level is very high. Okay, now so it's and anytime we see it new wealth come. So what we need to do is to be preemptive about this. Preemptive, and it's let's identify Bibia free and work towards preventing it from coming in. So your supply channels, because we need to all right, then the general factor to test small arms commission because now me a part of that team we developing new law on conventional arm regulation in Ghana. But it has to go through a process before it becomes law. But currently a draft form. Okay, and also to a very large extent border security and also critical. The porosity of borders. And also a hard dream because people are able to come in, go out of the country without any form of security checks. And the area, another issue, and the fact that young boys, 13, 14, 15 years, the way are easy. They are able to assemble, they are able to disassemble. And so far, on my opinion, His Excellency John Dramani has shown commitment. His first official trip outside of Accra, and obviously demonstrative of the fact that we are very committed to resolving that issue. But on to me, you were very important.
Ekono aba awie yo ye be koso adi nkonkomo ye be koso a na ya bobo ho ne ehunu kwan a ye benya everlasting peace e wo boko na ye nyina ya somadwe yen erasane adeb enwumere ye da sepa na obre Elsiafo ade ne kasa ye security analyst Sani Adeb